Hey guys, what's up? I'm Zombie Games. He's Big King Kill, and
We got
we're
your
your
Crypt
undead
Keepers.
pair. And welcome back to another tale. Today we are going to be reacting to SpongeBob versus Aquaman.
Spongebob Squarepants versus Super Friends, to be specific, Aquaman.
Not the Justice League, and if many of you do not know, the Super Friends used to be called the DC League of Super Friends before it was the Justice League.
Yeah.
So it's like old school DC versus
SpongeBob, basically.
SpongeBob.
A kid's cartoon.
I'm
But I think that was a
honestly
kid's cartoon
excited.
as well, so it's two kids' cartoons against each other.
Yeah, I'm honestly excited because it's fucking SpongeBob.
I am honestly wondering if this is gonna, like, if there's gonna be a certain moment when the fight happens. If SpongeBob's gonna call Aquaman Mermaid Man.
Or something.
Because
I'm not
Aquaman does kind of have the
Mermaid.
outfit that looks like Mermaid Man.
Mm-hmm. So you ready to start this then? I
As
want
ready
to
as,
see what happens.
as ready as I'll ever be.
Yep. Are you ready, kids?
Aye aye, Captain.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
SpongeBob
No.
SquarePants, Nickelodeon's
God.
#1 nautical nincompoop.
God.
Aquaman, the thalassic third wheel of the Super Friends. Thalassic means ocean. I looked it up.
The infinite ink-black depths of the seven seas are home to any number of terrifying, awe-inspiring creatures.
They're also home to these two losers. Though when it comes to cartoon characters, there's always more hidden beneath the waves. That's right, we're prioritizing the cartoons for maximum Toon Force shenanigans.
Okay,
He's
so they're not
whizzed
going to be
and
including the
boomstick.
video games.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to
Because
find
it's
out
video
who would
games
win
that also
a
give SpongeBob
death
different
battle.
abilities, so they might not include them.
The year was 1946. The former allies of World War II were engaged
what?
in a Cold War between capitalist West and communist East.
The United States changed history forever with the introduction of the atomic
Oh,
bomb,
Aquaman, I guess,
a weapon of
probably then.
unparalleled nuclear devastation.
One of their most popular test spots, the site of 23
must have
separate
been the
detonations over the
backstory
course
for
of
Super Friends
12
Aquaman,
years
yes,
for a
damn.
total fission yield of 42.2 megatons, was Bikini Atoll in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
The results
what?
were
Oh, never-
ecological
Wait, what?
devastation and perhaps something more. Deep beneath the atoll,
What?
the fauna
Hold up.
began
Why
to
are they
change.
putting World
They
War II
evolved,
into this? Is
becoming
there like a
sentient,
theory
forming
that
language,
an atomic
technology,
bomb
and
went off and this
society.
is the
Bikini
aftermath?
fauna organized into a monarchy under the god king Neptune. It developed a free market
It's just a
economy
theory, perhaps
and a
contradicting the fact that
thriving
Bikini Bomb
artistic
history had its
Even
own
the
Wild West
simplest
and evil
underwater
and
creatures became capable of
and
complex thought, including the very
cultures.
first
That is true. There is a
multicellular
couple episodes
organism
where
to
it
be
was in the
categorized
Wild
as part
West.
of the animal
And then the
kingdom,
one where Squidward
the
went
sea
back in
sponge.
time to prehistoric
And one
times.
sponge in
You
particular, the greatest among them, lives in a
Yeah.
pineapple under the sea.
So that is true.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to sing the song.
I don't know about greatest. SpongeBob may headline one of the most popular children's cartoons of all time, but he's a total
Outlived
dork.
the Bikini
He's
Bottom
a painfully
apocalypse.
naive man-child whose only ambition in life is to continue his minimum
What?
wage
I've never even
job
heard
as
of
a
that.
fry cook at the Krusty
Maybe they might
Krab.
bring it up.
Really sounded
I haven't
like
heard
a
of it. It's been a
Squidward
while.
there, Wiz, and no one wants to be a Squidward. Sponge Robert
I
might
do.
not have the flashiest life, but he's happy, and that's what matters, ain't it?
Not
No.
in Death Battle, it doesn't.
Yeah, not in Death
SpongeBob
Battle.
is routinely
Boomstick.
physically incapable of even the most basic tasks. Almost like anti-Toon Force. He's the biggest wimp in town, like the time he failed to lift a glass of lemonade, or the time a school bully gave him diarrhea, or the time he effortlessly rotated the entire planet. Huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're in for some shit
Yeah.
now, aren't we? Despite being a
It's
real
so
sea creature,
weird.
SpongeBob is more like a kitchen sponge. Absorbent and
And
yellow and
yellow as
porous is he,
porcine.
after all. He
Yeah.
can stretch and shapeshift his body any way he likes, duplicate himself through asexual reproduction, and absorb immense amounts of liquid. Wouldn't he always be full, though?
From an entire lagoon to, oh god, enough water to replace the moon?
Oh, and for some reason, he has an insane healing factor. He survived
Liquid absorbs
being
his
torn in
shapeshift,
half,
duplication, regeneration,
vaporized,
flight, and
having his soul
teleportation?
removed from his
Imagination.
body, and literally being
Teleport?
unraveled out of existence.
Force wall interaction, yeah.
Okay, I
Oh,
think we're good. We can just end the rundown here.
No, I need to see how deep this rabbit hole goes. Perhaps his most mind-bending ability is his control over Bubbles. No, stay with me. This is unbelievable. Like a soapy
I mean,
Green
he
Lantern
did
ring,
put life
his
into a bubble,
bubbles can
so.
become anything he wishes.
probably.
From guided cruise
What? I
missiles
thought they said they
to
were gonna put it in the
sentient
games.
life
What
and
is that?
entire bubble
They didn't say they
societies.
weren't.
That's
They
a
said it was
pretty
gonna focus
similar
more on the
effect to his
cartoon.
magic
Okay,
pencil,
he
which
got
can
rid of
draw
it, though.
anything
You
he
can't
wants
be
into existence
fucking
and
doing
erase
that.
it from reality just
still a
as
feat he
easily.
did.
The pencil was so powerful.
But,
SpongeBob
see?
sent it back to the surface where it belonged. But in later seasons, he still just has it for some
What?
reason.
And finished.
Fuck
I
you.
called him Doodle
I don't know, I've never
Whiz.
seen later
He's just
SpongeBob.
like you, but I made him with a pencil.
I'm calling the police.
Even the mundane becomes godlike in SpongeBob's yellow hands, like his reef blower, which hoovered up the
Oh,
entirety
yeah.
of
I
the
remember that
ocean
short.
in seconds, and then exploded on top of SpongeBob all at once.
It's estimated the entire mass of Earth's oceans is about
Damn.
1.5 quintillion tons. Considering all
forgot
the water
he
we
did
filled the
that.
planet in about 1 second, that'd be a kinetic energy of over 6,000 Yoda tons.
That's enough energy to nuke Jupiter 13 times over.
He's
And
One Punch Man
SpongeBob
powerful.
Was completely unharmed.
His hydrodynamic spatula isn't just an impromptu blade.
All
Yeah, but he only
reliable.
used that
It's also
once.
his
All
primary
reliable
instrument to
jellyfishing
create
net,
the
yes.
greatest food stuff
Bubble soap
Bikini
and
Bottom
wand,
has ever
really.
seen.
Karate
The Krabby
gear?
Patty.
A burger
Karate
so
gear.
delicious, it's basically
Krabby
magic.
Patty is
Not
a magic
only is it
pencil.
totally addictive, SpongeBob
So he has
was
access to
romantically
his
attracted to one.
karate
It can
gear.
nullify mind control, heal wounds, and even
Wait.
detonate.
SpongeBob
The
has
only
survived
reason he
Nick's
nullified the mind
point
control was
blank,
because of
hugged
the
his best friend
Krabby
Patrick
Patty.
so hard their DNA
They
fused
just said
can
that.
ride on the scene
No, because of the Krabby-
transitions, and once cried
Oh.
so hard he flooded Bikini Bottom, even though it's already underwater. Shit, he once grabbed a hold of this mysterious string and unraveled the entire universe. He literally
What?
undid the fabric of reality
Excuse?
in seconds. What the fuck?
What was
What
that
the
you were saying
fuck?
about anti-Toon Force?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've ever misjudged a character as severely as Spongebob Squarepants.
Nice character arc there, Wiz.
The only thing that you
Unfortunately
included
for
that's bullshit,
Roberto,
in my
the rest of the
opinion,
town
is
only
that
saw
super
the goofy
special.
goober on the outside.
Yeah, he only used it
Took more
once,
than
and that was
one
at like
adventure to
one of the
prove
first
himself to
episodes.
be a real
unreliable,
hero.
that one special
They
event.
never banged that
Wasn't that
squirrel.
like the
Crush
first
Plankton's
episode?
Plan Z, won
Yeah,
the
the
battle
first
of
episode,
Bikini
he
Bottom
uses it
against
once.
an army of
He
killer
gets it
robots,
because
and
Mr.
even
Krabs
teamed
and
up with fellow
Squidward
Nickelodeon
are playing a
stars
joke
Timmy
on him
Turner, Jimmy
before he
Neutron,
gets
Wait,
the
wait,
job.
wait, 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 wait. Why are they
Save the
including Jimmy
Nicktoons
Neutron, Timmy
multiverse.
Turner,
His
and
biggest
Danny Phantom in
weakness is
this?
that he's a giant,
I don't know.
suicidally naive idiot.
And depending on
That's
the
a
humidity
video
of
game.
the atmosphere around
Why?
him, being out of
And
the
that
water
wasn't even because of
can
him, that was because of
dehydrate
Jimmy's
and
technology
permanently
in that game.
incapacitate him.
Oh, also seasonal
Oh,
rot.
and they did.
Those first 3 seasons are pure gold, but after that, oh boy. There's this one episode called Squid Baby where Squidward gets brain damaged into a giant baby and shits himself on screen.
What are you talking about?
Oh, right. Trials
what?
and tribulations and Hasselhoffs aside.
Okay,
it
that's
was
very-
until
so-
SpongeBob accepted himself for who he was. And
That
he was
movie was
rewarded
great.
with the greatest
Yeah.
boon
They
of
also
all.
showed that
Metal
his powers are able
Management.
to
So if nautical
go
nonsense
through
means something you
mind
wish,
control.
then pray to your yellow porous god for mercy, because his
Even someone as
whimsical
smart as
laughter is the
Plankton, who
last
invented
thing
time
you'll
travel.
ever hear.
Wow, so
Aquaman,
that's what
king of the
SpongeBob
seven seas.
has. So
We've
what does
covered Arthur Curry on the
Aquaman
show
have like
before, and he's
even the
actually
slightest
secretly
chance of winning?
awesome.
That's right, Boomstick. But the version we're dealing with today is from the bargain bin cartoons from the 60s and 70s.
Now, you might assume that means this Aquaman is a total loser,
the hell?
but really, have you watched all those cartoons?
Remember, this is from the era when Superman was sneezing solar systems apart. So, get ready.
Art's origin is basically the same as the Silver Age comics. Tom Curry was a humble lighthouse keeper who decided one day to fuck a fish.
He did not do that. He procreated with Atlanta, an Atlantean from the
Procreated.
underwater city
Yeah,
of
sure.
Poseidonus. And from their union, Arthur
still
Curry
fuck
was
fish.
born with magnificent aquatic abilities.
And he's the king of Atlantis, too.
Oh, wait, no. It says here that was introduced in the comics later. Here he's just some guy with magnificent aquatic abilities and a giant mutant seahorse that neighs just like a land horse.
This
Hey, SpongeBob has a
Aquaman
seahorse,
comes from a
too.
time when everybody who's anybody
Or
had their
had
own
for
one
secret
episode,
bag with
yeah.
assorted gadgets.
I don't know if he
He's
came
got
back,
an
though.
underwater jet ski,
Me
a
either.
net, octopus ink,
Water pistol?
a water pistol, and a portable heat
What?
ray to blast right through solid ice.
Wait.
Not exactly mind-blowing, but You know, I'm sure we're ramping up.
We sure are.
Solid.
Aquaman's
That heat ray might actually
hyperhuman
be the
at 19
downfall of
biology
SpongeBob,
grants him
actually.
superhuman
I just realized
strength
something
and the
also.
ability to
What?
breathe underwater
If they're including
indefinitely
other
and
one-off
withstand
feats,
the
how come they
crushing
didn't include
depths
their
of the
feet when
ocean
SpongeBob got
floor?
super
The
speed?
pressure at the bottom of the Mariana Trench is
That's all because that was with the
16,000
help
pounds per
of the
square
outfit,
inch.
I would
That's
think,
like
not
being
because of
stepped
his own
on by
power.
100
I guess,
elephants.
I don't know.
And even then,
Which
if he
is
was
a
able to
lot,
go,
I guess.
Aquaman is also an
the whole
incredible
universe
swimmer,
unraveling
able to travel
feat,
from
he was able
Florida
to
Maine
jump
in
out
under an
of the
hour.
like universe
That's
scale
almost
within
twice
seconds.
the speed of sound.
Meaning
He
he's
can
literally
create
faster
waterfalls
than
and
light
whirlpools
itself.
out of thin water, and fittingly, water-based attacks are completely ineffective against him. And of course, you can't forget his aquatic telepathy.
He can talk to fish, and he can even control people's minds and give them seizures, right?
Oh, actually, that second part is also just from the comics. Cartoon Aquaman can talk to fish, which is awesome. His telepathy can reach several miles, summon hundreds of sea creatures at once, and works on anything from microscopic organisms to alien life, as long as it's aquatic alien life, of course.
But he can still mind control them, right?
Kind of. He can free them from mind control and even influence their emotional state to some degree, but besides that, there have been times when sea creatures have just ignored his commands outright.
Wiz, I'm gonna be straight with you. You haven't said anything remotely mind-blowing yet. Does this Aquaman actually suck?
Hold your seahorses. Aquaman's exploits were so world-renowned, he banded together with Earth's mightiest heroes to form a team capable of defending the planet, nay, the universe, from any threat. The Super Friends!
The Super Friends! They're like the dime store knockoff version of the Justice League.
What? No, you've got heavy hitters like Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman,
Keep going.
Flash, Green Lantern,
Uh-huh.
Apache Chief, Samurai,
What?
Black
What?
Vulcan, the Wonder Twins, and their pet monkey Gleek.
Wiz, stop. You're embarrassing yourself.
No, wait, his best direct strength feat was when he, moved some trash. About 50 metric tons of it.
The jokes write themselves, huh? Fun fact, Aquaman once enrolled in an American college under the name Mr. Waterman. So we're working with a pretty hefty IQ here, huh?
Okay, so he's lame, and arguably completely lame. I was convinced I'd find some crazy, insane Popeye punching out the animator feat somewhere, but no! He sucks! He actually sucks! His best feat is literally garbage!
I'll take over from here, Wiz. Aquaman is a bit of a joke, sure, but he's not completely useless. He's dodged laser beams, defeated a living Titanic by luring it into an iceberg, seriously,
Oh,
and
God.
beaten this water elemental Undyne, who looks like a gorilla for some reason, by summoning seagulls to pelt her with clamshells. He once even outswam this Kryptonian pterodactyl monster, Rokan, who flew from the edge of the galaxy to Earth in about 15 seconds.
Wait, really? Okay, now we're talking. That'd be over 55 billion times the speed of light. And Aquaman's swimming clearly outmatched.
That's actually not
her.
bad.
It doesn't matter if it looks lame.
You get one, buddy.
And hey, he could probably kick your ass, person that's watching at home, so that's something.
I mean,
Well, not if
oh my
he's
God.
on
I mean, he's
dry
fair.
land.
If he can move
he's out of
55
water for
billion
even
times
1
faster than
hour,
light, he'd be able to move
dies.
circles
Never
around
mind.
me.
Person watching at home,
Yeah.
just hide for a bit, grab some lunch,
Yes.
and,
Jojo?
find his corpse.
Yes!
Is raw power really what makes someone a hero, or is it the drive to help others, to be of service, to sacrifice? That's what a hero is to me, and I'd say Aquaman's got as much of that as
fuck?
there
Did they
are
put
drops
JoJo's
of water
in
in
you?
the ocean.
What the fuck?
He's about to die.
Yeah.
Oh God. No, I don't think it's actually gonna end like that.
This episode-
Pause. I honestly think it's gonna end in the way we don't think.
I'm probably gonna end up being friends or some shit.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I honestly think because SpongeBob has
don't-
never really shown to be bloodthirsty. Has he ever shown to be bloodthirsty
Nope.
at all?
No.
No. Sure, Aquaman may have, but I think SpongeBob, being as the laughable goofball he is, I honestly think Aquaman will see that and not, try to kill him. Especially since I hate to break it to Aquaman, he ain't got nothing that'll fucking get rid of SpongeBob
I know-
other
I know.
than the heat ray, but
Mhm.
the dude can easily just survive that.
No, I know what's gonna happen. I have a theory.
He's got his
Might
soul
happen.
extracted from his body. He's been disintegrated into nothing. His entire existence has been unraveled into nothing as well. And he's been dehydrated before, but that was long-term exposure. And plus, I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing this fight underwater. So,
And I have a theory how it might end.
what's that?
Now, I could be totally wrong, but they might pull a callback from an old SpongeBob episode.
Which one?
The
This
one
is
where
a lot.
Plankton technically becomes good when he's not good. What I feel like they're gonna do is at the end is SpongeBob and Aquaman are gonna get along, and all you're gonna hear is SpongeBob start singing "F is for friends," because he did that to Plankton, even though Plankton used it as a farce, and we know that. But
I guess we'll see. But when it comes down to it, they all have feats that are... Well, not all. I'm going to say SpongeBob has the biggest feats here. The best feat that Aquaman has over SpongeBob is his... Well, possibly, is his 55 billion times faster than light speed. But again, when SpongeBob unraveled the universe, he jumped to where, like, you saw the universe itself. Meaning he literally jumped to the theoretical edge of our universe. In... like that. So, I think technically speaking, SpongeBob would actually probably be faster, in my opinion.
yeah,
Or
but you gotta-
just as fast, so I don't think speed will be much of a factor here. How, like, if we're gonna be going off of, like, if SpongeBob is gonna kill Aquaman, he's probably gonna be using the pencil. He'll probably be like, "Don't you dare!" La, la, la. Like how he did Doodle Bob, like how he just, like, goes crazy and he just, like, fucking just erases his ass.
Go to 1435. That's when it starts.
36, go to 36. 1436. Okay, so I'm going to be betting on the fact that they're going to become friends. That's going to be where my bet is going to be where this fight ends. What's your bet?
And if I did have to choose a victor, I'm still saying SpongeBob.
Yeah, if I had to choose a victor as well, SpongeBob as well, but my bet is that this fight's going to end with them becoming friends, in my opinion. After all, Aquaman, it literally says super friend Aquaman. Like, come on. So, yeah. Okay, let's get this started. I can't wait to see how this unfolds and how this will evolve. Okay, 3. Wait, you're at 36? 1436? Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
The combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibility. One possibility.
It's time for Aquaman's funeral!
Mermaid Man! Wait a second.
Called
You're
it.
Not Mermaid Man.
The name's Aquaman, evildoer.
Evildoer. I'm a hero.
I saved this city.
My leg!
There's only one
My
real hero
leg.
here,
That's funny.
fiend. And he's a super friend.
You see, sir, I'm a sea sponge. Phylum Porifera. You
Of
can't
course.
just. How about a little karate, Waterman?
It's Aquaman! Of course. He's a sea creature. And as the king of the seas, he's mine to command.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say SpongeBob is...
Wasn't just reaching out to you, Sponge. Let him have it, chums!
He's already sleeping? Oh, God.
Great
Oh, no.
Neptune!
Get a load of this, Seaman.
Damn it, it's
Oh, God.
Need water. Powers fading. Is there nothing I could do? My man.
That fast?
I see it now. A multiverse of Aquaman.
What?
And out of all of them, I'm the lamest fucking one! I'm a ripoff.
Of course.
A joke.
What?
I'm no superhero.
People used to say the same kind of things about me. Goofball, wingnut, knucklehead McSpazatron.
Wow.
But
SpongeBob
today,
SquarePants movie.
I
Call
get
back to
back
that.
up and say 2 words. I'm ready.
May the best
Milk
hero
it.
win.
Nah, they...
Wait,
Oh!
wait, throw the pencil? Aquaman can't destroy the pencil? Okay.
What?
Oh, shit.
The other side of the universe.
Oh. See, I told ya!
Prove it to you. I'll be a real superhero.
Surprisingly entertaining.
This is actually kind of dope.
Don't cry, Sponge. Let's be
There's one.
super.
Really? Okay. I mean, I'm actually kind of, I mean...
Here lies Ocean Man.
Isn't it ridiculously OP nautical-themed cartoon characters on this show?
So they
man?
decided to
This
give him...
was an incredibly close fight.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's go
Gotcha! Obviously, Aquaman didn't have a snowball's chance in hell in defeating this little spongy
with that.
Where do we even start? With his bubbles and magic pencils, SpongeBob could basically do anything he wanted. There was
Yeah,
no
duh.
way Aquaman wouldn't get totally overwhelmed.
Yeah, no duh.
Especially with his much more limited arsenal. I can't think
Yeah,
of a more
no
lopsided matchup
duh.
than someone whose main attack is throwing water against a sentient sea sponge.
Oh yeah, and
only
if you think about
potential
Merman, it has the
option was
same
his
powers as
telepathy.
Aquaman
But
to a
as we've
degree.
covered,
So
it's far
he's
less
technically dealt
powerful
with
than his
Aquaman
comic
before
counterpart.
SpongeBob.
There's no reason to believe SpongeBob wouldn't just ignore Arthur's commands.
Even if
That's
it
it.
was straight up mind control, SpongeBob's Krabby Patties straight up cancel mind control.
And really,
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
Aquaman had could overcome Bob's utterly broken regeneration.
The little yellow dude has survived being completely disintegrated into dust and even erased from reality. All Aquaman can do is punch kind of hard, and even that's basically useless against Bob's squishy body.
Maybe Aquaman could have found a way to dehydrate SpongeBob enough to keep him permanently incapacitated, like when he and Patrick were trapped in Shell City.
But that would require the fight to take place out of the water, which messes Aquaman
Plus,
up
also,
way
you gotta
harder
keep in
than it does
mind
SpongeBob.
that was a
And it
lamp
also
that was
require the
dehydrated.
fight doesn't instantly end up with SpongeBob karate chopping Aquaman at 10 shit zillion times the speed of light, splattering his
Told
atoms
ya.
against Saturn. Cause yeah, remember when SpongeBob unraveled the universe? Considering the
No, I'm sorry, I need to do this one. This is fucking insane. Compared to SpongeBob's size, the string's width is about 192 micrometers. We can use that to find the volume of, say, 1 meter of string, and compare that to the volume of the entire observable universe. Considering
What?
it took SpongeBob about 5 seconds, he would have had to be pulling at 8.2 times 10 to the 78th power
What?
times faster than light.
No way.
that's as many times faster than light as
The
there are
fuck?
atoms in the universe.
This is the
SpongeBob was faster
fastest
than Flash,
calculable
confirmed.
speed feat in our show's history. And it belongs to Spongebob Squarepants.
Yes!
But do you think
Yes.
he could take on comic book Aquaman?
Have
Yes.
you been listening to anything I've been
He
saying?
can take on
Good
Superman.
Because let's not forget,
He can take on One
that
Punch
spring
Man.
feat also destroyed
can take
the
on
entire
Zeno.
universe. And stuff
Okay,
like that
I'll
is
get shit off in a
actually
second.
consistent.
SpongeBob is literally aware of the fourth wall and has rewritten the plot of his own story
Pause.
as he's
Okay. Okay, so SpongeBob SquarePants. Absurdly stronger and faster. Duh. Absorbs water attacks. Duh. Immune to telepathy. Again. Duh. Infinite potential with powers. Again. Duh. Cannot be killed by Arthur. One of the biggest duhs I've ever heard. The only minus that SpongeBob SquarePants had was that he was a dumbass.
But Aquaman, look at Aquaman's face. Won the
What?
moral victory.
The moral
Everything
wait,
else
the
him.
moral victory. The fuck does that mean?
He won like the moral. He made SpongeBob sad, like kind of, I guess, but that makes no sense. But everything else
guess.
laughed my ass off.
See, I feel like what would have made more sense is Super Friends Aquaman versus the Deep from The Boys. I think that would have made more sense because they're both pathetic at this point. Everything else, Lamau, minus. Everything else, LMAO. Wow. Just, wow. Wow, people. I may have thought that Omni-Man versus Homelander was a complete stomp. This blows it out of the water. Without, no pun intended there. But just like, I am shocked. I am in utter shock at this.
Well, let's continue the video then.
Yeah, let's continue in 3, 2, 1, go.
Living it. Screw the pencil or the bubbles. He can just will whatever he wants into existence from his imagination. He's
True.
a
Imagination.
god, a yellow, spongy god of death.
And that's why he beats Goku.
At least
Yeah,
Arthur finally
I
got to be a
believe that
real
now.
hero. And at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Probably
Yeah,
almost
sure, whatever,
anyone.
pal. He's dead.
I didn't believe it
Too
at
bad
first,
for the
but
king
I
of
believe
the
it now.
seas. That sure was one sweet victory.
The winner is SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes.
On
Yes.
God.
Duh.
Right.
Duh.
Thank you for watching.
So it's
Stay
next.
tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Jason? Yes.
Oh, Jason versus Michael. Let's go.
I've been no.
Let's go. Let's
waiting
go.
for-
Hell yeah. Let's go. Let's fucking go, bro.
I really want to see who the fuck would win.
Who do you
Because
think
they've
would
already
win?
made a movie called Freddy versus Jason, which was complete ass in my opinion.
Well, who do you think would win in this matchup?
Myers.
What? No, Jason all the way for the win.
The reason why I say Myers is because all Myers has to do is kill, and he gets stronger with every kill he's ever gotten.
Okay, and?
Jason stays the same. He doesn't get any more power for
But yeah, he was
killing-
able to overpower Hell itself and come back.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
shitty.
Hell itself.
I fucked that movie.
It's not just that, but it's just like, well, to be more exact, I'm not really sure how they're going to be playing this out, because aren't there multiple timelines for these two? So which one are they going to be focusing on? The mainstream timelines of when they started, or like some of the more bullshit? Because you got to keep in mind that Jason X is Jason in space, and in the movie, he got
Talk
like
about
these...
that movie ever.
Well, it's just, I'm trying to keep in mind everything that they're going to probably add, and, well, in that movie, he did get nanobots, which did increase his power. And healing
probably
factor
gonna
to the point of
include-
being BS.
Probably gonna include the original timeline, so the first, 3 movies or some shit.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to play this out. Because, well, for obvious states, the first couple movies that's in Jason and Michael's, area, makes sense for the type of feats and stupid, horror movie powers that they have. But down the line, that's where things get a little more bullshit, to the point of where you need a special dagger in order to be able to fully kill Jason, to the point of him going into space. Not sure about Michael, though. I haven't watched that much of Michael Myers.
Well, I know one thing. It makes sense.
Or Friday
You
the
know
13th.
why?
Friday the 13th and Halloween. You get the idea.
Yes, there's one reason why this matchup makes sense.
Because they're both unkillable, I'm going to assume.
The only way to kill them is taking off each other's masks.
Well, not
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
Jason's mask has been taken off before, but he's fine. Haven't Michael's been taken off before and he's fine, so...
Yeah, but you have to take it off and you have to, actually murder him. You can't just, one shot and he's dead.
And also,
No,
you can't put in Jason's quote-unquote weakness to water when it was just in the Freddy vs. Jason movie.
We don't
That's-
talk about that shitty-ass movie.
I know, but if you're thinking that they're going to be adding that in, that wouldn't be the case if they're only going to be adding in the main, timeline movies.
I know. I hope they don't add any feats from that dumbass movie series.
Did you really want Freddy to win or something?
No.
Oh.
Could've. Without further ado,
But actually, let's talk
That
about Hold up. Let's talk about the match itself. That was absolutely incredible and hilarious. They literally, stated at the beginning that SpongeBob was going to win this entire thing. I hate to break it to everybody, but this is, one of the biggest stomps in Death Battle history I have ever witnessed. At least with Homelander, when he fought Omni-Man, he had some things that could actually be able to counter Omni-Man, and actually be able to at least fight back. In this case, Aquaman could do shit all to him. Even if he did erase SpongeBob out of existence with that pencil, he would have been fine. So, yeah. This matchup is definitely one of the best ones, though. I love all the, kind of callbacks that they put into this for SpongeBob, like the karate gear, him fucking. I didn't even think that they were gonna put in the feat of him sucking up all the ocean's water. Like, I knew they were gonna put everything into like consideration, but I didn't know that they're gonna be like including that.
There's some insane feats that
Like, just before we end off, what would you think was the most insane feat? Besides from him unraveling the universe. Which feat do you think was the most craziest?
there's some feats they did that are crazy that they didn't mention.
Oh yeah, which is that? Because there are some feats that we do know about that they didn't actually mention, but which is that?
Didn't you fight Neptune?
Yeah.
They didn't mention that.
There's been multiple times where he's fought against Neptune and even sneaked around Neptune. And Neptune is pretty much, like, equivalent to Aquaman, pretty much. Because Aquaman also has the Trident of Neptune. So...
Yeah, but like actual Aquaman, not Super Friends Aquaman.
No, yeah. Actual Aquaman has the Trident of Neptune.
No, I know. We're not talking about... I know. But, the other thing is, he also beat the Flying Dutchman.
That too, it also shows that he can be able to harm ghosts. And not just him, fucking in the video game, since they're going to be taken from the video game, you play as Sandy, and Sandy actually also did damage to, the Flying Dutchman, which further proves that sea creatures under the ocean and Bikini Bottom can harm ghosts. So even if SpongeBob couldn't theoretically kill Aquaman physically, he could have definitely done so temporally via his soul, because I definitely think he would have been able to attack his soul somehow. After all, there's nothing from stopping him from just going tiny, entering into Aquaman's ear, and then just absorbing his blood. Blood is literally liquid. There's literally nothing, like, there's nothing Aquaman could have done.
There's no way this version of Aquaman could have done anything whatsoever.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but, yeah. So keep in tune for this death battle, Jason versus Michael, because I am excited for that. I would definitely like to see who would win. My vote's on Jason, my boy.
I love Jason, but Michael, it's Michael Myers. He's so cool.
Okay, but, that being said, thank you all so much for watching. If you all liked the video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel to see more, and as always, we are your Crypt Keepers. Come back for another tale. See ya.
Yeah.